do everything I'm supposed to do. Okay, so you guys will need the document from Blackboard. If you didn't download it, go ahead and do that. Hopefully you can print it out. It'll be easier if you can print it out. If you can't, just bring it up on your screen. I actually can share it. Let me share it. So get that document. Let me see if I can.
Excel file or the Word document?
It's a Word document and an Excel file. So it's 2 sheets.
Okay.
The Word document is titled Program Design Practice 3, and then, well, they're all titled the same thing, but the Excel file is basically truth tables. So get that down. I can share it, I think. Let me see how this works out. Let's see. All right. I'm not a pro at this yet. So share content, share screen, share this. Nope. I want to share Chrome tab. I want to share this one. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Okay. So what we have here is a 7-segment display. So these are the LED lights that you see when you have any kind of digital display. You might have one on your TV set. There's LCD and LED, light emitting diode, and the other LCD is liquid crystal display. And basically with this display, figure 1, if you look at figure 1, those elongated parts are actually LED lights, and they have letters A through G. So what happens is you can basically, and this one actually has a decimal point too, and if you look at the lower right-hand corner of figure A, DP is decimal point. But ignore the decimal point. You have 7 LEDs, and what you could do is you can get the digits 0 through 9. So for example, if I want a 0, I would light up LED A, LED B, LED C, D, E, and F. That'll give me a 0. If I want an 8, what would I do for 8? How would I get the number 8?
You have to have all of them light up.
All up. What about 9? How would I get a 9?
Turn E and D off.
Yeah, if you turn E and D off, or sometimes, I'm looking at a digital clock right now I have on the wall. They actually have D on. So with 9, you have a choice, and this is important. You'll see when we go through the exercise. With 9, we have a choice. It could be G, F, A, B, C, and you can leave D off, or you can turn D on if you want to have that little curl under the 9. But I think you guys get it. So when you have some kind of device that has a display panel and it displays numbers 0 through 9, they use a device like this, a 7-segment display. It's either LED or LCD. This is an LED. What you see in figure 2 is a logic circuit to drive it. Now on the left side, you see capital A through D. Now it's been a while since we talked about numbers and codes, but we talked about binary numbers, we talked about binary codes, and one type of code we talked about was BCD. And you might not remember because it's been a while, but BCD stands for binary coded decimal. And when we looked at BCD, I mentioned that you use BCD when you want to light up a 7-segment display. So this figure 2, this device, is designed specifically to light up and control the 7-segment display that you see in figure 1, and it'll give you numbers 0 through 9. The one main difference between BCD and just regular binary is with BCD, if you remember, first of all, we only use digits 0 through 9. And if I want a 10 or 11, then what I do is I start to repeat digits. But the other thing to note is I use 4 bits, because if I want to count to 9 in binary, I need 4 bits. So I need 4 bits to represent the numbers 0 through 9 in BCD. So for every 7-segment display, or every numerical digit you want to represent, is going to take 4 bits. So if I say I want to represent a number 8, the number 8, it would take 4 bits. But if I want an 81, I need 4 bits for the 8 and another 4 bits for the 1. So each 7-segment display requires 4 bits to display to control the 7 segments that you see in figure 1. So hopefully that makes sense. You don't really need to understand the BCD, the 7-segment display decoder, but it's kind of good to have a kind of basic understanding just so you know it's not magic. So you put in the BCD representation on the left of figure 2, and then what happens is the lowercase a through G on the right side of figure 2 connect directly to the 7-segment display, and it'll light up those segments according to what you put in on the input on the left. So if you light up every digit A through G, then you get an 8. If you light up only B and C, you get a 1, and so forth. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody. If you have the document, take a look at the problem statement number 1, and kind of read that to yourself. And then I want you guys to go through it, and you'll do most of the work. We kind of work these design problems together, but I kind of want you to go through this one. And then this is the last one we'll have before we have the final exam. So if you did design 1, 2, and 3, that should kind of prime you for the final exam. So go ahead and read problem statement, the first part of it. Make sure you understand it. And I'm just going to read it. So it says, design a truth table for a BCD to 7-segment display decoder. They refer to figure 2, that demonstrates the relationship between the 4 inputs of the decoder, that's the inputs on the left, A through D, and each segment of the 7-segment display, and those would be the outputs on the right of the decoder, the lowercase a through G. For example, to display the decimal number 0, the required BCD code what you would put on the inputs on the left, you would put 0, 0, 0, 0. Now notice that's not base 2, that's BCD, because in BCD it requires 4 binary bits to represent any individual digit, any base 10 digit. So if I want to represent the decimal number 0, I will put in the BCD number 0, 0, 0, 0 on the input of figure 2, and what that will do is it will light up all the segments that will give me a 0, which is everything except for G. So A, B, C, D, E, and F of the 7-segment display would light, and you would see a 0. So they said, therefore, you would show a binary 1 in each of the related output columns of the truth table. Now, they're referring to the truth table. If you printed out the Excel file, you'll see a truth table. Actually, you see two truth tables, one at the top and one at the bottom. I'll bring it. Well, I can't bring it up, but you guys got the file. You'll see the truth table. The very first truth table at the top of the page, you'll see the decimal numbers listed in the leftmost column, and then you'll see the BCD inputs, and then all the lowercase alpha numbers there are the outputs that correspond to the LED outputs of the 7-segment display. So they done the first one for you, the first row. They said if you look now, make sure you're looking at that table. If you want the decimal number 0, your BCD input would be 0, 0, 0, 0, and the next column under 7 segment outputs, though you put a 1 for each of the display LEDs that need to light up to give you that decimal 0. Is that clear to everybody? Let me go back to, let's see if I can go back. Oops. Stop. Okay, everybody, did you get that? So look, you got to have this in front of you for this to make sense. So because you got to fill this table out. So if you have the Excel file, have that in front of you. Either print it out if you can. If you don't, I guess you'll have to write it down. But the first thing you want to do, you'll notice they already have the leftmost column filled out. Decimal number 0 through 15. So under BCD inputs, we want to count in binary. So I want you to go ahead and fill the truth table out under the capital A, capital B, capital C, and capital D. Fill that truth table out. And remember, when you fill the truth table out, you're counting in binary. So I wanted you to do that because it's too much for me to do on the board, but I'll see what I can do. So over here, you have the decimal number. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down through 15. And then what you want to do, the A, the B, the C, and the D, you're going to go ahead and fill out like a regular truth table. Remember I showed you when you do that, what you do is this first row, it's going to be all zeros. Right? And then what do you do here? What happens here? You're going to alternate every bit. So you go 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. You'll do that all the way down the table. So go ahead and fill that out. All the way down the table is every other bit. I'm not lining these up because I'm just kind of moving quickly. And then this will be every 2 bits. All the way down. This will be every 4 bits. All the way down. And then this will be every 8 bits. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, all the way down. So fill that out. Count in binary. All the way up to 15. And then, because we're using BCD, and in BCD, we only use 0 through 9. Once you fill this out all the way down to 15, in BCD, since the 7 segment display only displays 0 through 9, when we get down lower, we got to use 4 bits for each individual digit. You can actually cut the table off right here. So we'll count all the way down to 15, but you're only interested in the values above 9.
Hey, Ron.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see the chat, but Sujosh asked what the reasoning behind 15 is.
Oh, there is none other than when you have 4 bits, you count to 15. So there's no reason why you would use 15. You can stop at 9, but typically when you do a 4 input truth table, you count all the way up from 0 to 15. So count from 0 to 15 just to get this right. If you want to stop right here, that's fine. You can stop at 9. But I would fill it out and then just cross out the bottom. You don't need that. So he's right. There's no significance to that. Is he not able to, he doesn't have any audio? He can't talk on there?
I'm not sure. I just saw him. He switched onto his laptop, and I guess it doesn't.
Oh,
His phone doesn't work on it.
okay. Okay, I can't see my computer, so if he has a question, he'll let me know.
All right, I will.
I want to make sure you get this part right. So normally the number of rows, remember number of rows is 2 to the nth power, where n is the number of variables. And since we have 4 variables, I would get 16 rows, 2 to the 4. So I just counted from 0 to 15, but he's right. We don't need anything past 9 because BCD doesn't use any digit past 9. So what I did on my table, I crossed it out. And we're only using the bits between 0 and 9. So you got to get that part right in the table first. So go ahead and do that. Count in binary, count from 0 to 9. I just want you to get the schema that I gave you. You alternate every bit, and every 2 bits, every 4, and so forth. Once you get that done, if you understand the instructions, what they want you to do for the rest of the table is under the 7 segment outputs, they have it says 7 segment outputs. You look at that 7 segment display and figure out if I want a 0, which one of these, or they have, I guess I should put the outputs up here. So the outputs, these are the outputs on the right of this. So you got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Those are my outputs. So if I want a 0, I light up A, I light up B, I light up C, I light up D, I light up E, I light up F, but I wouldn't light up G, so that's a 0. So you want to do that for each one of these. Put a 1 next to the letter that you would light up to give you that particular digit over here in base 10. So I want you to fill that table out, and then we'll compare our work. So go ahead and fill that out.
Five is connected at the bottom, right?
5. You said 5?
To make a 5, B is the only thing that's gone. It's not lit up.
Yeah, 5 would be. Let's see.
You're making my brain hurt this morning. I have to think about how these numbers are made.
That's a 5. So B and E. B and E.
Oh, I was making a 6.
Yeah, B and E wouldn't be lit up. Well, your cameras are really good cameras. I need to get a. Are you guys using built-in cameras?
Yeah.
Mine is really grainy. Yours look like a Hollywood production.
I sure as hell hope so. This,
You got a nice computer.
yeah, it's
It's
expensive.
all in the lighting, I'm telling you. I didn't even do my makeup this morning.
I see. No birds either, huh?
They're asleep. I still have them covered up.
Oh, okay.
I was up so late. They went to bed late last night, and they need 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
Oh.
Or what happens?
They turn
Nothing.
in,
It just keeps them healthy, Kirk.
Just curious.
So
I was just curious.
they don't wake up sounding like you in the morning.
Fair enough.
there you go.
I never get 8 hours of sleep.
All right. So I check this and see if this. I did this like really quick, so I think I got this right. Here's what I got. So compare that to what you have. And let me know if that looks right.
Looks pretty good.
Okay. So what they want you to do next, if you read the problem statement number 2. And see if that makes sense what they want you to do. Number 2. Design a truth table that will decode the 4-bit input to light up a single character A. So we only want to light up the character A. So that's the LED A at the top. When I say character A, I mean segment A, LED A. So we want logic to only light that up. So design the truth table that will decode the 4-bit input to light up a single segment A of the 7-segment display. Write each term of the SOP in the last column of the truth table. Now they're referring to the table number 2 at the bottom of the page. So what you want to do here, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor move. I guess hopefully you can see it. So basically, we're only interested in, these are all outputs right here. Can you guys see my cursor moving? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can see your cursor moving.
So the only output we're interested in is this one, A, segment A. So what you want to do is down here, again, count in binary all the way down to 15 or 9. We don't need anything below 9. And then you want to copy output A, this column right here, copy that down here. Copy that down here. And that is the truth table for which we want to get the logic for. And then what you'll do when you do that is write out the Boolean expression for every row where there's a 1, and then we'll K-map that and see what kind of minimized logic we can get to make this thing work. So everybody following what's going on? So copy this down here, and put your numbers in over here, and in any place there's a 1 for output A, you'll write the Boolean expression for it. So I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes and I want to show you my solution and compare it to yours. Make sure I did it right. All right, so here's what I got. When I copied this column down here. I don't think I left anything out. Let me just double check. I might have left that out. There should have been a 1 in that first truth table. Should have been a 1. Let me see what I had. I think there should have been a 1 here, right?
Where?
Yeah, where are you pointed at?
See right here, there's a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I come over here, I don't have that 1 right there. I think
You
everything.
don't go anywhere. It stays the same.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not seeing this?
No,
You just
I
get
don't.
a 7-segment one.
Are you seeing this other picture or not?
Just a 7-segment. The Boleyn one is not on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait a minute. Let me go stop and then try to share again. I'm trying to learn this. Let me try it again. I'm trying to share application, Chrome tab, problem 2, share. Are you seeing it now?
Yes.
Now I think, shouldn't I have a 1 right here?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
are all these correct?
Other than a 0. The 0. But yeah.
Well, I'm leaving the zeros out.
One,
But there's a 1 here, right? Is that what you
Yeah.
guys got?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Everything's right.
Except for this. I need a 1 there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go ahead so this, I need to add another term to this. But go ahead and write it out. Write out your terms, and I'll fix it on my end. And we'll see if we end up with the same thing. All right. Can you guys see what I got? Or is it too small?
I can see it.
Yeah.
Compare that to what you have. Make sure I did it right. I'll put the numbers here. It might be easier to see the numbers. So I got 0, 0, 0 here. I got 0, 0, 1, 1. I got 0, 1, 1, 0. I got 0, 0. Oh, wait a minute. I got the same thing twice. Let me make sure I didn't leave something off. I got that one. I got that one. Oh, this one should have been, I got all zeros. This should have been that. Let me get rid of this. Don't look at this yet. Let me go back and double check my work. So I got all zeros. That's the one I left off. I got not. I got
Oh, my mic's on.
C.
Hope.
And then this one. And then that one. And then that one. All right, I think I got it now. Let me see. I got that one. That looks good. That one. No, I don't. That one. This one should be. This one should be knotted. So I got A. I got a knot there. This C should be knotted. And this D should be knotted. And then the A. And then this. And then compare this to what you got to make sure I didn't screw this up. Can you see that? I think I got it straight. But let me write the numbers out.
They're not in the same order as mine.
That doesn't matter. I'll put this above. 1, 0, 1, 1. 1, 0, 0, 0. And the 1. Why do I got this twice? No, I got 0, 0, 1. Now, does that check out to what you guys got? I know I'm all over the place. I got all 4 zeros. 0, 0, 1, 0. 0, 0, 1, 1. 0, 1, 0, 1. 0, 1, 1, 0. 1, 1. 1, 0, 1, 1. 1, 0, 0, 0. And 1, 0, 0, 1. Can you see it?
Yep.
I think that's right, but can anybody second that? How come you two are the only ones participating?
Pretty close, at least.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Pretty close, I think.
Okay. How come nobody else is saying anything? I only get 2 students. I should only give. I got 14. Let me see who got this.
We're here.
Yeah, but
Well, Sam just joined like halfway through the class.
really? You don't know what the hell we're doing, right?
Do the
Yeah.
truffle shuffle, please.
Well, do I have at least 2 people that say this is right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Go ahead and map this. Put that in the K map. I did this too fast this morning. Should have took my time when I went through it. We'll K-map this. So we need,
Tiny.
huh?
No.
We need 16 cells. All right, let's try to get it right, because I make this public on YouTube, and you know people are going to eat this up if we get it wrong. They're going to think UC, maybe UC students couldn't pour piss out of a boot if the instructions were written on the bottom.
You
And then
have
we'll blame it
decimal
on the
number
pandemic.
11.
Huh?
You have decimal number 11 up there. 1011.
Oh, you
You
mean
can't
here?
have 11 with two numbers, or with one number.
I have,
1011. B not C D.
To the
Oh,
upper right.
It's on the upper right hand corner of the board.
oh, here.
Yeah. Whoa.
No, next number.
1011.
1011. How did I get that? What should that be? That was an A. Let me go back here. I got it. This is where I left off. You're right, I can't have that, but let me see what I screwed up. So I have, ooh. I really got this out of order.
I
Yeah.
think it should be 0111.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so I just want to make sure I got, so this is okay, right? This one.
Yeah, I have the first 5 are good to me. And then after that, they're kind of out of order.
Okay. Let me do this just for my own personal sanity. Let me get rid of this. And this will help me here if I put my glasses on. So I have A, B, C, D, and these are all knotted. I have A, B, C, D. These are zeros. I'll skip that one. I have A, B, C, D. And this is 0. I have A, B, C, D. Who's doing something with their mic? These are zeros.
It was Kirk.
That
Was not.
one. And then I have, oh, I see what I did. I had A, B, C, D. These are all zeros. And that last one, how did I get that last one?
I think it ought to be 1001.
It is 1001. But I think what I did, it is A, B. I was just trying to see. That's what I got.
Yeah.
But what did I do? I screwed up. Okay, anyway. Sorry about that. All right, I got it straight. Okay, well, go ahead and build your K map, and I'll try to. I think I got that right. So look at that, make sure that agrees. So we got a zero, we got a one here. We got a one that's 0010, which is here. We got a one at 0011, which is here. 0101, 0101, which is here. 0110. So we got 0110 is one there. 0111 is here. We got a one with all zeros. So we got a one with all zeros, which is down here. We got a 1001, a 1001. How does that look? Is that anybody following this?
Yeah, it looks good. I agree.
I didn't get that top left one.
Well, you have
But
zero,
it
zero,
should be
zero.
there. I don't know why I
Yeah.
didn't.
This one? I made a mistake and left that off. That was my fault. I didn't put that in the first row. So you probably didn't add it if you looked at what I did. So yeah, it's up there. I think this is right. Okay, go ahead and let's minimize this.
There's 4 groups then.
I don't like this K map. There's 4 groups. Okay, so there's a big group right here, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna get rid of this up at the top just so the board isn't so messy. I think that the K map, it should be all right. All right, so let's just kind of do these as we go along. Looks like I'm gonna lose D. And when I move up and down, I'm gonna lose B. C is a 1, and A is a 0, so I gotta put a bar on it. And then what else do I have?
You have upper left to upper right. Just a 2 pair that crosses over.
These.
Sure.
All right, so we can do that. And I want to I'll keep A and B. A is a 0. I'm going to lose what?
D. Or C. You're going to keep D and lose C.
I'm going to lose C. And the only 0 I had was an A. C is out of there. I think that's right. And then I have what? We got to use wraparound, don't I?
You get a wraparound, yeah.
So I got this one. And this one. All right, so what am I going to lose? Which one of these changes?
You lose A,
A is gone.
then they're all knots.
They're all zeros. And then I get to use this one twice. This is my blue marker. So that I can share this one, right?
Lose D.
And I'm gonna lose D. And A is a 1, B is a 0,
C is a 0.
E is a 0. And so put all this together at the top. So we get B, C, D, bar, bar, bar. You get A, B, D, we got a bar. Let me get rid of these as I do them. I got A, B, C. These two are hard. Then I got an A, C. I think that's it. That was a lot of work. Well, we have one more thing, the gates for this. They don't want the ladder logic with just the gates. So, everybody okay with our solution so far? I think we got it right.
Excellent.
Go ahead and write out your gate circuit. And then that's it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 AND gates. Three input AND and they're all knotted, so I got bubbles here. Three input with a bubble on A. Three input with a bubble on B and C. Two input with a bubble on A. Whew, boy, that was a lot. All right, how's that? Are you guys shocked or amazed or just sleepy or what? Nobody says that.
Still checking it.
That's a lot of AND gates.
I went to sleep last night hoping I'd wake up and do this in the morning.
I look forward to this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
We got a comedian out there. Somebody popped something, a message out. Let's see what it was. Yeah, it was a lot. All right. Well, I think that's it. That's enough of this stuff. I want to put together the exam, the final exam. We got one more lecture probably Monday. We'll talk about output devices, and I think that's it. And then we'll discuss. I don't know if you guys want to take the exam on exam week or you want to do it before and get it out of the way. What are your other exams looking like?
They're all going to be during exam week.
You want to get it done? Hey, we can take a poll. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Some kind of way I can take a poll. I don't really understand the software. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it. real quick. Polling. Oh, question. To take exam. Take. All right, let's see how this works. Final exam. Next. What about next Friday?
What is next Friday? Is that the
Is the 24th.
we got a final project due on the 24th? Is it? Yeah. Is it our other test for you due on the 24th as well?
Probably.
I guess it'd be
Did you see that? Did you guys look at that? That's just you can do that. That's Similac right there. That's baby stuff.
Yeah.
Let me do this. I'm gonna try this poll and see how it works. So we don't have to. Let me do this. Tell me what you see. What happens when I do
The poll shows up.
that? Okay. Wow, Einstein. Well, I like this. I'm liking this more. So 2 people don't want to do it. 12 people are not responding. Exam 3 is due on the 24th, somebody says.
You know how easy that exam is?
I know this. I need to look at it.
It's like actually a joke.
It is. You just look at the PowerPoint and you write it out. I'm just. Plus we have a
Would
private lab.
Would the final exam just be due by the 24th, or does it have to be done in like a 1 hour period on the 24th?
I was thinking about. I don't know. I don't know if I ought to make it a project or just make it due, like open up an hour and then have you guys submit it. Which would you prefer?
Has Muthar said, guys, when his exam
Yeah,
is final?
I'll look it up real quick.
Do you all want an exam hour where we just do the exam and you submit it, or do you want me to give you a project to work on? What do you want?
Can we just? We'll have all week to do it.
Could you at least like give it to us and give us a 24-hour period of it's available to do and available to submit in a 24-hour period?
Is that cool if we do it that way?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I like that.
I just feel like we got slammed with a whole bunch of work this week.
Yeah.
It's the 20.
The 29th is Muthar's exam.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Wednesday the 29th.
Okay, so if I gave this to you, like, what if I did this? What if I gave it to you on Wednesday, and then I gave you? I don't want you to be overrun with stuff. Like, would you want it on? If I gave it to you on Friday, and then maybe make it due on? What are you holding up?
That's everything that we got slammed with this
Oh, wow! Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
week. Yeah.
You want me to give it Sunday? How about if I give it to you on Friday and we make it do Sunday night?
That's fine.
That's
I'd be
fine.
okay with that.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Well, I think that's it. I'll see you guys on Monday. That'll be our last lecture.
Oh, how sad are you for that last lecture? I feel like we just have so much fun here.
I know. And
We do.
Now.
I'm going to be really, well, trust me, I got a lot of other stuff to do. I got to try to figure out how I'm going to show you my pit bulls without taking the camera through my dirty house. All right. All right, guys. I'll see you Monday. So tentatively, I'll give you the exam, like, I don't know, what did I say, Friday or Wednesday?
Friday.
I'll
Friday.
give it to you Friday. We'll make it due midnight Sunday. That way, you'll get it out the way before all the other stuff. And we can talk about it again on Monday if we have to. But I think that'll work for everybody. It won't be too bad. It'll be pretty, trust me. All right. See you Monday morning, 9:05 a.m. sharp.
Sounds
Have a
good.
good weekend.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.